Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to my GregBlock series. Today I'm just kind of continuing on with the autocrafting, the circuit assembler. And I just realized I have a monster in my distillery. Out of here. Okay, so I have set up the piston recipe in the encoder, and I started doing the where are we? The robot arm, and while I was doing it I forgot I needed a piston for that, so I went ahead, did the piston and got that set it in there. And while I was doing that, I actually realized that these recipes actually, when you save it, it saves all the recipes on like the encoder. Where are we? So it saved all 4 of these on the recipe, the package thing. So what, I haven't done it yet, but what I think is actually happening is you're only going to need one unpackager and one packager, because it actually saves all of them on this one recipe. So I deleted the other ones and put the packager back over here, just right next to this one. And then the next one, I'll take this out, wipe it off, and then save all 5 of them on this. I think. I haven't tested it out yet, so we don't know yet. But I believe that is what's happening. Now, as I was doing all this crafting, so actually we'll go back down. So the circuit assembler and the robot arm, it needs a lot of the HSS steel, and this needs the steel, and that needs a whole heck of a lot of steel for the piston. And since I'm running on the, my blast furnace runs on the UV stuff, I realize I'm actually starting to really hurt for power here. I'm not making enough. I know I haven't made enough, but it's worked with a battery buffer. I do other things and it charges up, but I'm really starting to feel like the hurt with the power, just because these recipes, which are fine, but they take so much HSS steel and tungsten steel that it is running that blast furnace so much for these recipes that it is draining like crazy. So I've decided, before I get into the next circuit thing, I'm going to do another multi-block. And that is going to be the large gas turbine. So this is stainless steel. It's like a titanium or EV level. And what I'm going to burn in that is actually a byproduct of something else I'm doing. Now, as you can see, I've put a servo on this sulfuric gas. Now, I could have just sent it to the AE system and sent it over there, but why not stay with the what I've been doing? So now I have all 4 of these things that I'm making. Light fuel, heavy fuel. I'm using this in some sort of way. So I'm piping out sulfuric gas, doing the typical feeding it with hydrogen, turning it into refinery gas, which is the output. The hydrogen sulfide comes out the back and sent over there. The refinery gas gets sent to this centrifuge, which turns it into, it's hard to see, LPG and methane. And the LPG is what I'm going to be burning in this gas turbine. And I just put 2 tanks down, and this is just continuously going, filling up these tanks. Now this methane is being piped out into this chemical reactor, with chlorine being pumped in. Chlorine, methane turns this into hydrochloric acid, And what's in this pipe here, which is being sent all the way over here, is chloromethane. So when that pipe empties out, the hydrochloric, I forget where it is. Yeah, when that pipe, when this purple pipe empties out, this will empty out because it is attached to this tank. But for now, it's backlogged. It's sending the chloromethane over here. I am exporting with a crafting card the silicon dust. And that creates dimethyl dichloro something something silane. Which, okay, I don't know how that ended up there. How did... Okay. I don't know how these ended up in here. I wasn't exporting, this is just a storage was. Anyway. Yeah, so this is what comes out of this machine with water, and then I'm piping in water through the back. And that creates this poly stuff. All these names, polymethyl dilos, silohexane, I don't know. There, I did it again. Is this like a bug? 448. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I'll leave it for now, I guess. It should be... I don't know why it would be going in here. I mean, it can. Maybe that's why. But shouldn't it? Extract only. There we go. And then, yeah, the other ones. Oh, that's you know why? That's probably because this is the first time I've had it on a machine that can have an input to it. So that's probably why. Like, this one there's no input. So that's probably why I've never seen that before. The storage was. Anyway. So what I'm going to be doing, been talking plenty, not doing much, is using this LPG in the gas turbine, which will be underneath somewhere. I'll probably have it piped out and down. Yeah, I can actually fit right through there, so perfect. And I think I'm probably going to move this. This doesn't need to be right here. I'm probably going to move it farther that way, get it out of the way, and then I'm going to put the turbine right here, I think. But anyway, let me get some of the materials, everything required, and move this out of the way, and I will be back. And I think I have everything that I need. One last thing I need to do is... Where is the assembler? Put that in there. Now, I'm going to get rid of all this. And I can turn this off now. It's just helping me smelt some of the items that I needed a lot of steel. So that took a while. Alright, there we go. Now I'm just realizing I moved this setup over here. I just noticed that's not rendering. This part of the pipes aren't rendering. Can I just like hit that with something, or... Yeah, there we go. Anyway. Okay, so let's get this built and then we will figure this out. So Oops, not there. We do 8 in front. Put this rotor holder, which I went with the ludicrous voltage, the highest one I could do. And I'll talk about that in a second. The bottom and the top are just the 12. Okay, I need to move this. Didn't do that beforehand, but oh well. So that's what it's going to be like. Alright, I'm going to have to go down and around. There's probably easier. Yeah, I could do that. Let me fix that really quick. I think I need a torch over here. So if I go one more out. And I'll probably, yeah, let me, oops, that last one was. And then get rid of these. And that way I can just do a pipe there. Not a pipe there. Alright, so there we go. Pipes, there's the casings. I have my output hatch, and I went with the ludicrous voltage one. So that goes there. The turbine needs to go right up against the thing there. This is where my fuel is going to come from, so put that there, and then I should have, yeah. There we go. And last but not least, I should have this rotor. Okay, and I went with the steel turbine rotor. If we look at this, there is 36, so 72 different types of rotors. Each of them have a durability and a rotor efficiency. Lots of different types and materials. I ended up going with the steel one because it has the highest durability and the best rotor efficiency that I can get at this stage. So we just check that in, and there it is. It shows up. And the rotor holder, so I went with the ludicrous voltage one. Went with this one, which was actually just a machine hole, which I already had, and then this is quite easy to make. That is what determines this RPM. So the higher holder you have, the faster it can go, and the more EU it can put out. So I tested it in a test world, and the lowest one has 1200, and I don't know how much it goes up by each, but lowest one's 1200, ludicrous voltage is 8400. And there's my durability, so as it's running, this will tick down. And the rotor efficiency, I'm not 100% sure what that does. I don't know if it converts the RPM into the EU, which is kind of what I'm assuming, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Alright. Now we need to get to the fuel in this. And to do that, I think I need a servo here. Nice, I have one. And I just realized I need a transformer, I just realized, because I'm going to be, this is an insane voltage one. And I'm going to be outputting ludicrous voltage, so I need to transform this down. So I need this one, which is a machine hole. Yeah. And I don't know, I need to wait. I'm really, really low on power now. So I may need to, before we hook this all up, I'm probably going to have to cut and fill this up just a little bit. I need at least 4 batteries with some charge in it to cook all this tungsten steel up. Alright. Of course, I was supposed to do this up here. Alright, I need a drum or something. You know what, let's just get a garbage can. Fluid garbage. Because I feel like I'm gonna be connecting. Yeah, so this is gonna connect, which I don't want it to, but oh well. And the garbage can. Alright. So there's that, and then I should put the servo on this. This will fill this with LPG. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to be producing this faster than I'm using it. I think. Okay, so I need to get... Damn it. I need to... As soon as that gets that fuel in it, I need to shut it off so it stays in there. Otherwise this is all going to connect to that. So I'm going to wait. There we go. Okay. So I just wanted to keep this full so these pipes don't connect. Otherwise it turns into a big pain. Right. Can I jump? Yes. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to go this way and down. So I don't cover this. Now, in theory, this should turn on as soon as I... Yep, there it goes. Alright, so it's spinning, and it's slowly spinning up and outputting EU per tick. I can connect this back up. Perfect. Okay, so now I am outputting ludicrous voltage here. It's obviously not up that high yet, but this is going to be ludicrous voltage, so I can't attach it to this insane battery buffer. Otherwise it'll explode. And I didn't even think about that until just right now. Okay, so let me... I need to get some of these wires, because I think... Or am I going to go with... Which cables am I going to go with? That's 2, this is 4, 2, 2. So vanadium gallium I can do. What is Nubium titanium? Let's see, what do I have? I have like all these. Let me get the transformer and the cables that I need to hook this up with, and I will be right back. Alright, I think I got... No, I need one more of those, I think. Yeah. I think I counted 6. These. I'm going to go with the vanadium gallium. It's the easiest to make. Just uses vanadium, which I have tons of, and gallium, which I have tons of. So, what I think I'm going to do is put the transformer here, and that should be... Alright, for now I'm just going to do that, because I'm tired of... Yeah, okay, so that will input the ludicrous and output the other. So in theory, let's just make sure we don't have any mistakes here. Alright, so that is going there, and There we go. That is emptying out. And I disabled this, or turned it off. And there we go. So this is outputting 9,031 EU per tick. And it's going through the LPG pretty fast. This is spinning away. Durability hasn't changed at all. So and there we go. So now we're inputting about we're inputting 6,000 from this. Let's just take a look really quick. Yeah, 6,000 EU for this. And apparently you I put my head into a turbine. That is hilarious. So don't stand in front of the turbine, apparently. I mean, makes sense. I wonder if that's... Is it from clicking on it? Because it happened right when I... Yeah, okay. So don't right-click on the turbine. But, oh, it's funny to see that happen. I think standing in front of it shouldn't do anything. Yeah, you just can't right-click on it, which that's hilarious. I did not know that, but now we do. So yeah, 9,000 EU per tick. So 15,000 EU. The nice thing about this is the ludicrous voltage. It is transformed down in 4 amps. So we look at this. I have 4 batteries charging at once. This one's going faster because this is inputting this into here. But yeah, I'm charging 4 batteries at once now. So that is pretty good. That should solve my power situation, at least for now. Oop, got to connect this again. And I gotta come up with a new color for my cabling. Maybe cyan. I can do brown, black. Maybe we'll do cyan. How do we make these again? It's tin or something, isn't it? 2 tin plates. Some redstone. And I guess, or brown even I can do. I like cyan. How do you get cyan? Blue and green. Do I even have any cactus still? I do have cactus, I just don't know. Oh, I have slime in here too. What do we do with this now? We have to smelt it to get that. Do I have to extract this or can I use this? Looks like I have to extract that. That has to go in an assembler, doesn't it? Oh, that was quick. There we go. There is our new color for ludicrous voltage. I should go by the... Now that I'm thinking about it, I should go by these colors. So like gray, orange, yellow, black, white, pink, cyan, green. That's what I should be doing. Oh, I can actually downgrade that to... That's actually not... Doesn't matter. That's actually, I can put the osmium there. I don't need the vanadium gallium, but oh well. So there is our new color for ludicrous voltage. So that feels pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Now I can run my blast furnace for a bit longer because it was getting pretty rough towards the end when I was trying to cook up 20-something HSS steel. Okay, so where were we at with this? Did I craft a piston? I did craft a piston. I was working on the robot. Yeah, this is what I was working on, and I started to run into a lot of issues here. So let's see. I need 2 of these. What needs to be crafted up? Actually, not that bad. Just a lot of annealed. Okay, so let's get that going and see. Alright, so now that's running full speed. Let us check this out. Let's see. I mean, it's still going to be going down. But this one is definitely, when I'm charging 4 of them at once as opposed to just 1, it's definitely helping. And I love that, making annealed copper that fast. And then I do have the piston, so I need to start getting all this stuff in here. Let me cook up the rest of this stuff, because I got 6 of these and a couple, and then we will hopefully get the circuit machine built today. So I have all the other stuff. Alright, I will be back. Alright, so I believe I have everything for the assembly line. I actually extended it 1. So now it is, I think, 10 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now it is 11 long because as I was looking at some of these recipes, like this recipe needs 9 slots, which is fine. That needs, what, 7, I think. The problem is this circuit, because it doesn't get used. So if I do this recipe and this gets left in, it's not going to have room to do this recipe. So I extended it 1 and put the circuit in the very last one. So now I have this here, and I'll probably, if I have to do another one with the other circuit number, I'll probably extend it even again and have a 1 circuit and a 2 circuit, and hopefully that will work. But I added a chest here, extracting, so hopefully, let's see if this works. That should extract and send everything to its own inputs. And hopefully these will be empty. No, what happened? Does it not work with this in it? No. Did I miscount something? Alright, what did I... So we got the 6 cables, right? Should I go back and double check all this, why this isn't working? Small gear, large gear. I don't think it has to be in order. So I have the 6 cables. Yep. 6 extreme circuits. Yep. 4 long rods. Yep. 3 small gears. 2 motors. Right, 2 master circuits. Which are those? 2 elite circuits, which are those? HSS gear. And the piston. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why that's not working. It should be. It is formed, right? Yep. Soldering alloy, lubricant. I hope it's not messed up because this is in here. Soldering alloy, lubricant. So I guess let's try this again. Gears. I just realized why. Just realized. That requires more power than I'm giving it. Alright, so that's a thing. This is pulling, let's see, there we go, 16,000 EU per tick, and this requires 20,000. So what we're going to have to do for that is get a transformer up and another hatch. And so I'll need a LUV hull, which these are actually pretty easy to make. So I'll make one of those. That will be the input hatch, the energy input hatch, and then I need a transformer, which is usually the one below it. So this one. So this is an IV machine hull. Alright, let me wet this. It's probably going to take a few minutes. Yeah, let me wait for this to be done and we'll be right back. Alright, so I'm just going to do it. For now, I'm just going to probably. I'm just going to put it right here, I think. So, transformer goes there. That is the higher side. Is it? Yes, so transforming up. In 4 amps, out 1 amp. And then there is the energy hatch. I'm so nervous. Let's start a new. There we go, and let's turn it that way. It's idling. Maybe it's supposed to be like this. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. There we go. And now it's running. Alright, so the larger side needs to be faced towards the input, but that's draining. It's actually not that bad, to be honest. Alright, did it finish? It did finish, so hopefully all went well. I have a robot arm in here. Put that in there. Now let's go get the 2 patterns here. Clear those out, and then we'll save them again. There we go, save. Now it has all of them on it. Now I'm not going to, well, I was thinking, am I going to create another one of these right now? I don't know if I need it. Alright, so I should have all the, yeah. What's if I put package? Yeah. So if you can see them all showing up, even though they're all in one recipe thing, but they all show up. So in theory, that should be, I should be able to craft another one. We're up to 11,000 bytes for one. But man, look at all that. So I'm interested to see how that would work. Do I need them for the precision laser, which is my next? See, I don't need it for that, so I don't want to craft. I don't want to craft stuff that I don't need for that. But in theory, I should have almost everything for this. Almost. So I need another LUV. Another LUV machine hull. What else do I need? A new niobium. Titanium? I think that's how you say it. One of those. And then one of these ultimate processors. Now I gotta teach it quite a few things here. But this is going to be for next episode, I think. Yeah, next episode we'll get the circuits set up, we'll get the newer circuits. I think I'm going to rearrange a bit of wiring under here. I might switch out, like instead of having the transformers going straight onto the machine, I may have the transformer over here and then have the stronger cables transporting this. Because I'm planning on probably putting the circuit machine and the precision guy like right here, just these two. But that'll be for next episode. And with that, we are getting closer to building the fusion reactor. And I'll have to get these fusion coil blocks sorted out too, and neutron reflectors, beryllium, tungsten steel, rhodium alloy plates. We'll get that figured out as well. That'll be for next episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.